Riders, welcome back to Sam's Bikes, where you know we only talk e-bikes, and it's 2021 and Sam's Bikes is getting some new style. You have asked, so you shall receive. In 2021 there is going to be less studio work and more POV style videos. About 2 weeks ago I got a call from Iñaki saying the Spanish Bulls were riding in Patones. Patones is about an hour and 20 minutes north of Madrid. Very hardcore riding. He said there was going to be 4 Levo SLs and 2 analog bikes. So we go out and ride in the snow, in the wind, bloody cold, and as I said, there was 4 e-bikes and 2 analog bikes. We talk about how that dynamic works together. But riders, before we get into POV footage, I want to say, who loves the new t-shirt? It's a Matt Hoffman t-shirt. I've been a fan of Matt Hoffman for many, many years. I was watching his documentary a couple of months ago and I was like, you know what? I want to order a couple of t-shirts because Matt Hoffman's a legend. So I ordered this one and the newer school one. And in the post came a signed autograph from Matt Hoffman saying, "To Sam, go big, Matt Hoffman." Now, it does look like Matt Hoffman's autograph. Maybe To Sam is not, but man, props to Matt for even doing that. What a legend. And riders, the t-shirts cost 50 bucks for 2 with free shipping worldwide. So definitely check it out. And now onto Patones, POV style, in the snow, in the wind. I hope you like it. All right, riders, it's cold. It's the 2nd of January, one day before I'm 41, and I'm with the Specialized group in Spain. Check out these bikes. We've got a 20 Levo SL, 21 Levo SL. We got the brand new Stumpy. We've got my dirty SL, which is riding so good at the moment. And we got Iñaki's 21 fully custom SL here. It is looking very nice. Iñaki, quick chat about your bike.
Hi.
This is Iñaki.
Happy New Year.
This guy rides everything and knows all the bikes. So tell me about your new bike.
Yeah, it's a SL frame with XTR brakes, Fox Factory Ford X2 Air, and SDG seat drop, and Industry 9 cockpit, and I don't know what else. Roval Traverse SL.
And you're rolling the new Specialized tires? How are they?
With the new one, with the Butcher, with the T9 rail compound.
That's with the soft compound on the front, right?
Yeah, it's the softer, and the T7 in Eliminator.
Yep.
On the rear.
So you bought this bike as like the base spec, and you changed everything out, right?
Yeah.
What's the best change? The best thing you changed?
For me?
Yeah,
for me XTR and the Fox Factory.
The brakes and the suspension.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the best. And how's it riding?
Yeah, nice, super nice. I like this bike. I love this bike. I like the feeling, like a dynamic. It's like a, it's like a bike.
Yeah.
But normally you have this small help that you need sometimes. So for me, it's much more than enough. So for me, it's super fun. It's a party bike. It's a bike like today. It's a cold day, but we are going to ride it just for fun. So for me, it's the perfect bike. This kind of days.
It's funny. A year ago, I think like 12, maybe 14 months ago, I was with Iñaki and all the guys in the Pyrenees, and everyone hated the e-bikes. And now, if we look here, almost everyone has an SL, so that says a lot. Riders, we're back in the snow, and we're in Patones, and we've got 6 in the group, and it is pretty windy, so I'm going to try and film some of the downhills. But today we're riding with, 4 SLs, and 1 new stunt jumper, and 1 Ibis. So there's a mix of 4 e-bikers and 2 analog bikes. And you know, we're all riding in Eco on the SLs, and to be honest, it's pretty good. My heart rate's still at 145. The guys at the front are pretty damn fit. So this is riding in Spain, in Madrid in winter. We're actually having a pretty damn cold winter, and some people have said on the channel I should get some of the ice spikes from Schwarby. I might hit them up. If this snow hangs around, I'll definitely hit them up. Let's go, boys. Yeah. Let's go. Come on, riders, let's go. So we're getting to the top now. More snow. Look at that, fucking hell. Super windy. Oh, it's steep and snowy. Very different ride from the other day. Snow and clips is crap. So beautiful riding in the snow. Find your flow, boys. Find your flow. They're riding with Inyaki's just in front of me. He's on the SL. Super experienced rider. And that was pretty crazy. We've got ice over the top of these rocks. Go, Waffle. Sí, muy guapo. I think riding the snow is a little bit like riding in the mud. It takes you a while to warm up. There's more traction than you think there is. So this year, riders, my plan is to do more POV and just take you on a few of the trips that we ride. And just sort of show you my backyard, because Madrid is such a great place to ride. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, I've got to find it. I have to admit, I hate getting in those ruts. You don't know if you want to get in or get out. As Warby would say, from Adventures of Warby, get in, mate, get in. Get in those ruts. Check this out. We're riding cross country now, so going across the mountain. And I was just speaking to Iñaki, who is a mountain bike journalist in Spain, and he has probably tested more bikes in the last 10 years than I've had hot dinners. He knows everything. And we were just talking about, he's on the SL, he just bought the SL. That's going to be his bike, his main bike for 2021. Every one of us, apart from right then, and now because it's getting steep, have been riding an Eco. And the benefit of these bikes, the SL, is you can go low. I'm suffering out here. And it is a benefit, you know, like if you came out with a full fat bike, you couldn't really do it. It would be boring. You couldn't suffer. You couldn't turn the motor down enough to suffer, I don't think. And I think that's why for me, the SL has been the bike of the year for me. It's so versatile, and I do ride it with full fats, with people on SLs and half fats, and also people with analog bikes. So we're at the top of the summit. This is the second downhill. So we've ridden up twice and we're super high. I'm behind Raul and he's rocking the new stunt jumper Evo. And I have some bike jealousy, man. Such a nice looking bike. Oh, qué guapo. Oi. Bit of a foot tap there. Came in pretty hot behind rail. Now it's loose rocks with a bit of ice, wet, muddy. When you brake, those rocks are just sliding. Whoa! Ew! That's a fast section. Gotta sit off the back on the FSR suspension, let it do its thing. These guys in front, Raul and Yaki, these boys can ride, man. Really good riders. And they're dropping me. Fucking legend. You ride's good, man. So I'm a little scared now. Oh, Raul with the style. A little scared now. I was just talking to the guys. We stopped, and I thought they knew this track. They're riding this blind, so we're flying on this track if we're riding it blind. And riders, the ride is done. Patones done right on the 2nd of January, but in Australia it's the 3rd of January, so it's my birthday. So we're gonna go have a beer now. And if you haven't been to Patones, you definitely need to come. And it was a good ride because it's one of the first real big rides I did with e-bikes and analog bikes. And we all suffered, we all rode an eco, and it was one of those things that, you know, it actually worked very well. Normally if you go with an analog bike and a full powered e-bike, the ride doesn't run that smoothly. So it ran really smoothly, and I came back, I reckon we rode for 3 hours. Unfortunately my Garmin went flat. Rode for about 3 hours, and I came back with 25–30% battery, but I did ride almost the whole time in eco. Anyway, riders, I hope you enjoyed that. More POV footage coming this year, and riders, stay safe out there, and I'll see you next week.